If you're looking for a new mobile phone plan or data-only SIM, you might be wondering which network to choose between Vodafone and Three. In this video, we've compared Vodafone and Three to see which is best. We've looked at their speeds, 4G and 5G coverage, customer service, roaming policies, and value for money to see which network you should choose. Before we begin, if you're looking for a new phone contract and you want to see if Three or Vodafone is cheaper, you can use our comparison website, greensmartphones.com. Simply browse to a phone you're considering buying and click the network filters to only show deals from Vodafone or Three. Let's get started. When it comes to 5G coverage, Three performs a lot better than Vodafone. If you're on the Three network, you'll be more likely to get 5G signal. They cover a larger number of addresses. Three also has the fastest average 5G download speeds of any UK network, according to Ookla, the company that runs speedtest.net. When compared to Three, Vodafone does have slightly faster 5G upload speeds, but most of the time, you're unlikely to notice any difference. In terms of 4G coverage, the two companies are about equal. They both cover almost the entire country. In some areas, you might get faster 4G speeds with Three, but Vodafone will be faster in other places. Before you choose between Vodafone and Three, you should run your address through each of their coverage checkers to ensure you get good signal where you live. On greensmartphones.com, simply click More Details under a phone deal and click the link to the network's coverage map to easily check the signal at your address. You might also like to check Three and Vodafone signal in other locations, such as at work or at your favourite holiday destination. When choosing a mobile network, it's important to consider how good their customer service is. If you have connection or billing issues, or you want to change your phone, it's important that you can reach the customer service team easily and that they're responsive to your issues. The problem is, it can sometimes be quite hard to judge how good a given mobile network's customer service is before you join them. Two different customers can have completely different experiences with the same provider, which can make it hard to judge customer service performance using customer review websites. Fortunately, in the UK, Ofcom regularly performs research into the customer service performance of each major mobile network. Here's what they found about Three and Vodafone. Three customer service takes just 16 seconds on average to answer when you call them, while Vodafone takes 150 seconds. Three received 14 complaints per 100,000 subscribers, the same amount as Vodafone did. 92% of Vodafone customers are satisfied with the service overall, compared to 86% of Three customers. While Three are quick to answer the phone when you call them, they have a lower rate of overall customer satisfaction. However, the two networks receive the same amount of customer complaints, indicating that whatever issues Three customers are having are relatively minor, because people aren't complaining to Ofcom about them very often. Overall, Vodafone is a better choice when it comes to customer service, as long as you don't mind waiting a bit longer on the phone for them to answer. Neither Three nor Vodafone offer very good roaming policies. If you're looking for good roaming flexibility, we'd recommend choosing O2 instead. However, between Three and Vodafone, Vodafone is the better choice, as long as you subscribe to one of their more expensive SIM plans. With Vodafone's premium plans that come with extra benefits, you get inclusive roaming in 51 EU countries, up to a 25GB fair usage limit. On the other hand, with Three, you have to pay £2 per day to roam in 49 different European countries, and you're only allowed to use up to 12GB of your monthly data allowance. Three's roaming beyond Europe is also quite restrictive. The 12GB data limit is still in place, and you have to pay £5 per day to roam in 22 different countries. With Vodafone's cheaper plans, it's £6 per day in 73 different countries, and you get a 25GB data usage limit. And on their more expensive plans, you get inclusive roaming in 32 different countries, again with the same 25GB limit. If using your data overseas is important to you, we'd recommend Vodafone over Three. However, roaming with Vodafone is still quite expensive. You normally have to pay a daily charge, or buy one of their more expensive SIM plans to use your data overseas. In general, Three tends to offer much better value for money compared to Vodafone. If you compare SIM deals with a similar amount of data, Three is normally much cheaper than Vodafone. Their data plans have fewer add-ons or bonuses compared to Vodafone, but you'll normally find that the price difference makes up for this. Also, on their unlimited data plans, Vodafone often has a speed limit unless you pay more for an unrestricted SIM. On the other hand, all Three phone and SIM deals are 5G enabled by default and don't have any speed limits. When it comes to phone plans, Three is typically cheaper, but it depends on the handset you're looking at and the promotions that each network is currently running. You can use greensmartphones.com to compare prices on a certain phone from Vodafone and Three. All you need to do is navigate to a phone you're considering and tap the network filters to only show contracts from the carriers you're most interested in. We don't think there's a clear winner between Vodafone and Three. One network offers better value for money and better 5G speeds, while the other offers better customer service and more inclusive roaming benefits. You might like to join Vodafone if you want slightly faster 4G speeds, you want slightly better customer service, or you want to use your allowances abroad without having to pay a daily fee. On the other hand, Three is a better choice if you want better 5G speeds and coverage, you want a cheaper price or more data, or you don't mind paying more to roam overseas. Remember, if you're trying to compare prices between Three and Vodafone, you can use our comparison site, greensmartphones.com, to see the best deals on a range of different smartphones. Our website is Ofcom accredited, meaning we deliver fair comparisons with up-to-date data, and we don't push sponsored deals to the top of our listings. And if you have any questions about choosing a mobile network to join, leave a comment below and we'll help out.